Patriots and supporters of AOC, welcome to another video. You may not be aware of this, but AOC is currently 120% cooked. It is so over for this whammon. Literally so over. So, I hope you're ready to lock in, boys and girls, because this is going to be one of the craziest deep dives of all time. I don't know if we're starting a whole ass AOC deep dive drama situation. I don't know if we're literally going to be rolling in and starting a franchise about AOC's insane mental tardation, but we goddamn should at this point. So, lock in. You are so not ready for what is about to come. So, I wanted to show you some pretty insane situations that have happened specifically in regards to AOC over the last couple of days that kind of cooked her career. Her career is donezo, literally gone. She went on this tour with Bernie Sanders around the country talking about the oligarchy, they're controlling everyone. Elon Musk is so dangerous. And then they're all doing that. Turns out AOC is in mega trouble. Mega fucking trouble. And you are going to see why in just a minute. It's going to be fun. So first, Elon Musk gave a little speech yesterday where he calls AOC out, and I think she might end up in jail after all this. All right, now there's levels here, all right? 100% that's when your career is in trouble. 120% is when the slammer starts becoming an option.
A lot of strangely wealthy members of Congress.
How are they so strangely wealthy? Fantastic question.
Where I'm trying to connect the dots of how did they become rich while earning, how'd they get 20 million if they're earning 200,000 a year?
Interesting.
Sounds, nobody can explain that.
Nope.
So something's.
Well, I mean, I could explain it. Fraud. That's my opinion. No, that's my opinion. Hey, don't cancel me for stating an opinion.
We're going to try to figure it out and
Based.
And certainly stop it from happening.
Based.
So
yeah, so AOC's, I think, shaking in her boots a little bit. We kind of understand why she's going wild, and starting to consistently talk about how crazy this is. So obviously no one knows exactly how much AOC is worth right now, but I think we could all agree that she's shaking in her boots. So if you look up the net worth for AOC, you get different ranges. This is a pretty good one. I mean, I don't know if it's how accurate it is, but it's kind of crazy to even think about. AOC was approximately $8,000 in debt in 2019. She was a bartender. Then she was elected to Congress with a salary of $174,000 a year. And now her net worth is just under $30 million. Listen, guys. Listen, something cringe is going on. I don't know, man. Something a little suspicious. Look, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna sit here and make believe I actually know what's going on. All I know is there's some crinky shit going on. And I don't know. How did she do this in 3 years during a pandemic, rocketing up from debt to multi-millionaire? Again, I don't know exactly how much she's worth. This could be wrong. This might not be super accurate. But the fact that Elon is starting to look into this really makes it a little bit clear as to why perhaps AOC is sort of co-signing the vandalization of Teslas. Listen, perhaps, potentially, it's a little weird. So anyway, I thought that's important to note. So a bit of a truth bomb. How does someone worth that much over such a short amount of time end up so terrified of Elon Musk that she's willing to potentially do some underhanded shit? Well, don't worry, guys, because this is her rebuke against Elon. This is very funny, actually, because this is essentially her making a TikTok to expose Elon, but she accidentally just completely exposes herself. This might be one of the greatest cell phones in the history of the internet. If you are not subscribed for libtard downfalls, then you are missing out.
If you are a fan of Donald Trump and
Trump every 4 years,
you like to punish yourself by watching my live streams, welcome. I'm still fighting for your health care anyway.
That's our GOAT. That's our GOAT. AOC fighting for our health care. You know, I think maybe I was wrong, because she said this on TikTok. And maybe she's actually one of the good guys. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Oh! Silly me! I almost forgot. AOC accuses Trump and Elon of gutting Medicaid and taking away healthcare. AOC hasn't said a word about Kathy Hochul in her district in New York, stripping over 100,000 elderly and disabled New Yorkers of their Medicaid-funded home healthcare that will go in effect April 1st. Today! April Fools, guys! When she said she's fighting for healthcare, she was only fighting for healthcare specifically when it's against Trump, not when it's against her own people. Kathy Hochul overhauled the CDPAP program in a rigged bidding process, which will cause elderly and disabled New Yorkers to lose their home health care. New Yorkers will die. And she is the congresswoman representative of that district in New York, which we will be covering over the course of this video, because her district is one of the most crime-riddled districts in all of America. April Fools! Turns out the Democrats are kind of anti-healthcare sometimes. Kind of crazy. Anyway, she continues on this rant.
If you are MAGA and you're on Social Security, congratulations. Welcome. I'm fighting for your benefits too.
She's only fighting for MAGA. She doesn't fight for her own people. Pretty based.
Because I actually believe that people should age with dignity in this country. I believe that...
Tell that to the 100,000 people losing healthcare in your district.
People should have access to healthcare. We don't, quote unquote, have the money for a better and improved social safety net.
You don't have the money for a better social safety net. Then why are you against Elon Musk stopping the funds that go to underwater LGBT chicken tickling in Libya? Okay? What is going on? Elon is like, wait a second, I think that we should probably cut funds to surprise butt sex in Afghanistan. And she's like, whoa, that's a threat to democracy. Anyway, we don't have the money in the system to help healthcare. You will never make this make sense. You will never, ever make this make sense. Elon's like, all right, guys, so it turns out that 2.7 million employees have 4.7 million credit cards. There are 2 million illegal credit cards out there. What's going on? AOC says, wow, Elon disrupting the system? He's not even elected. What are we talking about? Oh my God, what an unbelievable clown. Like, this video is her literally destroying her own campaign.
Because we let assholes like Elon Musk gut Medicaid.
That didn't happen.
And gut Social Security.
That didn't happen. This is the same lie. They repeat the same lie every single day because they think if they repeat it enough times, all of a sudden, the fucking morons are gonna listen and believe it. Like, this is literally like, by retards, for retards. All 7 swing retards will definitely swing to the left after this one. Like, you look like a giant asshole, I'm not gonna lie. They never cut Medicaid. They never cut Social Security. They say this every single time. That didn't happen. This is just fake news. The only part of Social Security they gutted was Social Security payments going to 360-year-old dead people that probably voted for Biden.
In order for him to pay for his own tax cuts.
He didn't pay for tax cuts, okay? That's fucking retarded. In fact, if you actually care about being realistic, the class in America that benefited most off of these tax cuts are the middle class. The class that people like AOC, the fucking woke socialist people, they're supposed to be fighting for the middle class. But the #1 most benefited group from the Trump tax cuts are the middle class. Every economist says this. This isn't like my opinion.
and B, his own $1 billion in private federal contracts. This guy takes billions.
He's also lost a crazy amount of money by angering his prime consumer base for Teslas, which were liberals that cared about electric cars.
And billions of your tax dollars, of your public funds.
Yeah, I didn't want my tax dollars and my public funds going to pay for Swahili arm wrestling and vagina tickling.
A lot of tech talks about themselves as tech, but they're really just defense contractors. They're the new Boeing. They're the new Lockheed Martin. They are robbing us of the tiny slivers of what we have left in.
This is like blatant fear-mongering. None of this is true. Like, do you understand what's even going on? Do you understand how insane this is, this whole speech?
Our collective public social safety net in order to get billion-dollar defense contracts. Because here's the thing. You want to hear another interesting fact?
Yeah, I love facts.
You could fire every single federal worker.
All right, cool
and
facts.
It would still be something only like 4% of the federal budget.
So is she saying that we shouldn't save money because we're not saving all the money? Is that her argument? Truly the socialist maneuver we've all wanted to hear. Every businessman collectively agrees with this incredible statement. Yes, huge dub. If you could save 4% of your income, why do it? It's only 4%. Yeah, explain to me how on earth did AOC make $20 million in 4 years in Congress with a brain like this?
Where's all the rest of it going?
What does that even mean? Oh my God, she's insane.
If you actually wanted to go after waste, fraud, and abuse,
right, you
would go after defense contractors. But
he is going against defense contractors too. He's actually going against all of these fucking different groups. Like, there was this a pretty hilarious discussion with Bill Maher. Bill Maher, very liberal, very anti-Trump, and he wrote an entire skit about why isn't Elon Musk going after defense contractors? And the day before he actually went on live television to talk about it, Elon Musk announced that he was going after defense contractors, and he had to rewrite the entire show for the next day. That's just a fun fact, in case you were curious. Like, it's unbelievable watching people flounder like this. The problem is that 4% of the federal budget was actually my bank account. So this is pretty fucked up. Allegedly, in my opinion, that was a joke.
Those are the guys who are making the money off of cuts to Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security.
No, there are no cuts to Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. All right, anyway, so now that the retard is done tarting around, I felt like there's some other important details for the world to see. So there has been a beef going on. All right, this is not a new clip. This is a relatively old clip. It's a couple months old. I wanted to show this to you because it'll be incredibly important in regards to the context of the rest of the video, because AOC is doing everything in her power to make sure that illegal immigrants stay in the country. She is protecting her illegal immigrants. She is allegedly illegally giving advice to illegal immigrants to avoid and evade ICE agents trying to deport them, which is fucking retarded. All right, this is believe all women over here saying that we want to keep the rapists in the country. Hell yeah, big dub, huge W. So I wanted to show you this clip because this clip started off a generational beef, one of my favorite beefs of all time, bro. This is better than any WWE beef you've ever seen in your life. All right, no YouTuber beef has ever been quite as based as Tom Homan versus AOC. Except for maybe Kanye West versus the Jews. That one's pretty great. But anyway, this Kendrick versus Drake has got nothing on the wall versus AOC.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is whenever a U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Yeah, that's right. Damn.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Homan,
family.
with all due respect.
He's literally spitting right now. Kendrick versus Lamar, the greatest beef. Shut up, chat! All right, so, no, but she's getting destroyed. She's like, why would you deport the illegal immigrant rapist? But the illegal immigrant rapist has a child. And Tom Homan is like, wait a second, hold on, let me get this straight. If I arrest a non-illegal immigrant rapist, isn't that also separating him from his child? And you know what her response is? The Democrat classic. No, that's not how the law works.
Legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
He's talking about illegal immigrants. Nice job moving the goalposts, retard. She really puts the in retard.
When you enter the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want
That's not what he's talking about.
to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
True.
The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
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 So should
Yeah, it's over, guys. It's over. She's dead. She's cooked. It's over. It's done. The wall destroyed her. But anyway, this was the beginning of a generational beef. Every time this comes up, the wall and AOC are battling. Now, AOC, to put into perspective, is going to be running for president in 2028. She is one of the front runners right now in the Democratic Party. I would say top 3 Democrats likely to run in 2028. Maybe top 5. I think she's easily top 5, probably top 3. In my opinion, the most likely candidate right now to run in 2028. That all said, and that's why we got to cook here. We got to make the AOC is any percent fucked franchise. We're just getting started. We're just getting started, boys. So she recently went on an entire tour talking about fight oligarchy. The oligarchy are the rich people that are controlling the government. They got billionaires in the government, specifically bad billionaires. We have good billionaires paying for our shit, but we don't mind because they're good billionaires. So I'm very unhappy about their billionaires, but I very much like our billionaires. The irony of the fight oligarchy slogan, not only does 90% of their constituents not have any idea what that actually is supposed to mean because it's a retarded tagline, but also, you are the party of the oligarchy. The billionaires have been funding the Democrats forever, way longer than ever funding the Republicans. So, anywho, important to note, this was what she had to say on her speech.
We need a Democratic Party that fights harder for us too.
Yeah, so basically, she needs a Democratic Party that farts harder for them too. It's very important to note, very true and real, we must have a Democratic Party that farts harder for us as well. So as you can see, obviously her Fight Oligarchy tour did a fantastic job. The issue with AOC is that she's not a regular Democrat. She is like a mega leftist, actual socialist, super woke. All right, bro. She will play and star in the next Snow White and the 7 Genders. It's gonna be amazing. But don't worry, guys, because they claimed that fantastic news, everybody. Look at them. Look at them there with all the people behind them on their Fight Oligarchy tour. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at all these people. That's a lot of people. Oh my God. Look at that. Bernie Sanders. The video speaks for itself. 34,000 people out in Denver. Largest political rally there since 2008. So this was a lie. It actually wasn't 34,000 people because they tracked the GPS data and that was called Astroturfing. They lied. It wasn't 34,000. It was 20,000. It also suspiciously, a whopping 84% of those devices showed up to 9 or more other protests, including Antifa, BLM, pro-Hamas, pro-Palestinian demonstrations, and Kamala Harris campaign stops. 30% of the people went to 20 or more of these rallies. Guys, the playbook hasn't changed. They bought a crowd. They paid these people, allegedly, to come to these rallies. Okay? Oh my God, it's an unbelievable, unexpected turnout. I can't believe 34,000 people came. Turns out only 20,000 people came, and it turns out they paid for those people to come. 84% of these people were protest hoppers. It's literally rent a crowd. So anyway, I thought it was very important to bring all of this together. I think it's very fun, very cool personally. These people are all retarded, and AOC is currently so cooked, I felt like it would be important to do this. So this was actually requested to me to watch by someone in my audience. They said, this guy, Nate Friedman, went and exposed a giant migrant crisis specifically in AOC's district in New York. A lot of people don't know this because everyone thinks that AOC is just some cringe, mega woke TikToker. But in reality, she's also retarded. She is literally running around, fucking around, talking about how illegal immigrants are great while her district is crumbling, talking about how she's fighting for Medicaid when her district is, you know, kicking out 100,000 old people from old age homes. She's yapping around, freaking out. Trump is a dictator, and Elon is unelected and unconstitutional, and how dare and tax the rich. Meanwhile, she's rich off, you know, relatively suspicious methods. So I wanted to look at what her district is doing right now, because realistically, this is a very fun downfall. Subscribe for more downfalls, of course. As you know, I will be here. And goddamn, she's actually 120% cooked.
This is Jackson Heights,
Yay!
deep inside AOC's district. These are illegal immigrants selling food on the street, and that's a group of prostitutes.
What? Wait. In this one image, you have illegal immigrants and prostitutes. That's crazy.
Illegal immigrants selling food on the street, and that's a group of prostitutes.
What a glorious presidency indeed. AOC is really gonna fix the country. I mean, she can't fix her district, but she's gonna fix the country. Isn't that illegal? Yes. But you know who doesn't care? AOC. Because the law is something you play jump rope with. Trump is breaking the law by deporting illegal immigrants, according to her, because some random butt-fucking judge in the middle of fucking nowhere that was, you know, elected by President Obunga said that he's not allowed to do it. A judge said it, goddammit. How could Trump go against a judge? I mean, he is the president of the United fucking States of America, literally following the law, but a judge said he can't do it. You see, Trump shouldn't be running for a third term. If Trump really wanted to gain more power, he should just become a small district Obunga-appointed judge. I feel like that would give him infinite power. He would actually become the next Palpatine if that shit happens. So, she's furious at Trump for this, but meanwhile, this is what her district is up to.
And there's about 10 police cars surrounding just this one block.
Oh
AOC
my
is a
God.
national celebrity, once a bartender and now a congresswoman with 4 million followers.
And even more dollars than followers.
She just toured the country promoting her agenda, but what's really happening back home? So I came here to see how voters truly feel. Welcome back to the Nate Friedman Show.
Tell me about this neighborhood.
baby.
You live here?
Before, like 8 years ago, yes, I live in that area.
Yeah.
It's good. Now it's like too much people bad.
People back.
Too many bad people. This guy moved out of his neighborhood because of too many bad people. Oh my God, this is the first guy he bumped into. There is no way. Dude, I mean, we all know why she's actually keeping all these fucking illegal immigrants here, right? Like, I don't want to mince words here. This is very obvious. There are 449,000 registered voters that couldn't perform jury duty because they weren't citizens in California. But they're registered voters, 500,000 of them, all right? There are 500,000, literal, 500,000 registered voters that aren't citizens that couldn't legally vote. How insane is that? It's a pretty great question, I think, honestly. Holy shit. Well, honestly, that's why they want the illegal immigrants there, because they'll all help vote. They will all vote for her.
Bad people?
Yeah.
Well, what are they doing out here? Why did it get so bad?
Because a lot of gangers.
Gang violence?
Yeah.
When did that start happening?
Maybe like 2 years ago.
Oh, Biden, best president. He did so well. We love Biden. What a goat.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's when illegal immigrants started coming in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Special to Venezuelan.
Okay, so the
Oh, no. Oh, no. How does she keep winning in New York? Well, you see, the Venezuelan Tuco Salamanca votes for her, baby. Hell yeah, dude.
Venezuelan migrants are committing crimes here.
Yeah, really, it's true.
Okay.
It's difficult to even contemplate, but in 2023, there were 2.4 million encounters at the southern border. The system was completely overwhelmed, and among those who slipped through were members of Venezuela's most dangerous gang, Tren de Aragua. Now, many of them set up shop in Jackson Heights.
Bro, there's no fucking way that these terrorists from Venezuela jump into the country and go straight to AOC's district. Oh my god! You can't make this up. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. They're like, oh my god, I saw this one lady on TikTok. She's great. She's fighting for illegal immigrant pedophile rapists. Let's go straight to her home turf. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, baby. We'll just set up shop there.
The neighborhood with the highest percentage of immigrants in all of New York City.
Dude, how? How? She left out warm milk and cookies for these motherfuckers. What is going on? Her district is the worst for illegal immigration in the entire city. How do you fail? New York is like massive. How do you have the worst one, the worst district? Oh my god.
Here they could blend in, access city resources, and wreak havoc. Crime data reported directly from the precinct shows felony assaults going up 46.9%.
Dog, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, if I was an illegal terrorist immigrant, I would also probably go to AOC's district in New York. I mean, holy shit. They fucking teach you how to evade law enforcement there and everything. That's insanity. 46.9% increased, and everyone's just like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dog. We'll just let it happen. And then she actually supports these people, and she gives them tips on how to evade law enforcement. Come on, dude.
From 2023 to 2024 in Jackson Heights. Now, while AOC told citizens that claims of crime going up was just hysteria,
bro, dude, how do you do this? It is a objective fact that crime went up 47%, and she's like, bro, that's just hysteria talking. The real problem is Elon Musk canceling our funds to surprise gay sex in Libya, atheism in Nepal.
taxpayer money was quietly flowing to shelter, feed, and enable the very criminals causing the chaos.
There we go. Now that's a good use for taxpayer dollars. Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, dude. I want my tax dollars going to shelter illegal immigrant gang members. Oh, factos.
We didn't just allow these gangs to come.
We funded them.
We funded it.
Yeah.
When did you come to the country?
Oh, I come to this country 1995.
I see, like, behind me, I think there are prostitutes. Does that happen here a lot?
Yeah, that one happened maybe like too much women like that maybe 2 years ago.
Okay, and you see...
Oh my god, it all happened at the same time. Oh my god, dude. They just fucking opened the borders. They just flooded these people in. Oh my god, I have people in my chat defending AOC's take because AOC is talking on a national level. With all due respect, on a national level, I don't want illegal immigrant rapist pedophiles in the fucking country either. This does not help your case, especially coming from the lady that can't clean her own backyard. Her own district is a living example of why she's a retard. What are you talking about?
See that a lot.
Yeah.
Because right behind me, they shut the door as soon as they saw me with a camera. Do you know that this spot, they're here?
I know the spa. I know the spa because I see it, but never go inside. I know the ladies go over there.
Prostitution is illegal in New York City, so why are we still seeing it here?
Because they're illegal in the country, probably, and because they need to make a living, and because they are in a district where the congresswoman of the district likes them more than she likes the actual citizens of the country. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of wild that they're fighting on behalf of the fucking, the people themselves.
How come AOC is not making this a top priority? She's not even talked about it.
I have never heard her talk about any of the shit that goes on in her own district. The fact that I only hear her talking about how evil Trump is, and the oligarchy, and Elon is a billionaire, and he's coming for your social, for your benefits.
Once. Community leaders in Queens have even come forward saying that these brothels are 2 blocks away from schools. And yet, I'm still seeing them out here. AOC and the governor are refusing to let state police work with ICE to deport criminal migrants.
Pretty weird, huh?
How could such a thing become political? Not only that, AOC helped illegal immigrants stay one step ahead of ICE. Take a look.
Homan was upset, I suppose, because he felt that you were giving advice to people who were here illegally. Were you?
Uh-oh.
I was giving advice
What was that breath?
to all of my constituents.
Which are illegal. Oh, miss me with that, bro. Miss me with this shit, man. Oh my god. Oh, she's such a fucking bitch. Why are you crying for illegals and you're pushing for the conviction of like regular people? Like, oh my god, put on the clown makeup yourself and let me laugh.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
Yeah. I was just all of my constituents, including the ones that don't have to show ID to vote. Wink, wink. You know, I don't ask.
AOC. You know who she is?
AOC?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Do you know who that is?
No, who's that guy?
She's
Who's that guy? That guy a bitch.
the congresswoman of this district.
No, nothing about that.
Okay. Do you vote?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't vote for Congress. You vote for president.
Only for president.
Okay. Who did you vote for?
Donald Trump.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm hearing that. Why Trump?
All right.
Why did you vote for Trump?
Because it's like good guy to like to put in everything right.
Well, 4
Damn, that's crazy.
million followers later, and in her own district, this guy didn't even know who AOC was.
I didn't even like look at it from that perspective. But yeah, no, these people only exist on the internet. Like your average guy has no idea who the fuck these people are. Oh my god, imagine being so irrelevant. Bro, she literally got hooed by her own constituent. That's crazy.
And he voted for Trump. Now in 2016,
Obviously he voted for Trump because he's legal. He wants to get the illegal people out.
Trump got 22% of the vote in Queens. In 2024, he got 37% of the...
Woo! 16% increase in votes. And that's not including the fact that, you know, there were a lot more illegal immigrants that were voting against Trump.
vote. Maybe, just maybe, importing criminal migrants isn't the best long-term strategy.
Well, it's really great if you want to get those illegal migrants to vote for you, but that doesn't necessarily help, you know, the other people.
How do you guys feel about AOC?
AOC? I'm not familiar with AOC.
Alexandria Ocasio.
How do they not know who she is? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, she's getting hooed everywhere. Oh my god.
Ocasio-Cortez, she's like the congresswoman for this district.
Oh, I think this conversation is a little too smart for me. I can't lie to you.
That's fine. You selling water out here?
No, we got weed, we got water, we got grabba, papers, everything you need, vapes, everything.
Yeah.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I'm seeing a lot of vendors out here. What kind of started that? You know?
I think, to be honest with you, of course it's ambition from somebody's self, and as well as the stores and everything, the way it's going, smoke shops are getting closed down, stores are getting closed down for weed, these shits, fucking vapes, everything, man.
This is actually a pretty nuanced problem, and AOC's district is particularly affected by it. Unlike the prostitution in her district, which she's been silent on,
Why would she let her voters down like that?
she has spoken up about the explosion of illegal street vendors, but only to defend them.
No!
Her actual quote was, "Don't."
No! You can't. What is going on? The law just means nothing to these people. They use it as a weapon against their enemies, but they absolutely don't give a shit. They're the most hypocritical little slime fucks I've ever seen. Don't tell people to get licenses when they haven't been given for 10 years. It's unrealistic. The answer is to let them grow, not kick them out. Ocasio-Cortez said to loud cheers.
Don't tell people to get licenses when they haven't been given for 10 years. It is unrealistic. The answer is to let them grow, not kick them out.
God, that's crazy.
That might crack the top 10 for dumbest things a sitting member of Congress has ever said.
That's impressive. That is really impressive. I recently looked into the Jasmine Crockett, another absolute retard, top 5 Democratic candidates 2028. I don't know, man. The Democrats need to fucking they need to step up, bro. They need to step up. Like, they need to do better. Like, these people cannot be the people that you they cannot be the people that are at the head of the party. Come on, guys, please.
Imagine running a legal business and then hearing that from your own representative. Now, weed became legal in New York in 2021, but the city made it incredibly difficult and expensive to open a legal dispensary. At the same time,
she's fighting for the legalization of something, but it didn't fully happen, so she's like, well, we'll just get criminals to illegally sell it and close down all the, stores from actual business owners that are legal that want to sell it. Hell yeah, baby. That's fighting for your team.
They let illegal shops run wild.
And she's like, I'm not even trying to like hyperbolize or anything, but she is an enemy to America. This is an enemy to every American in her district. This is insanity. How do you give prerequisites, advantages, and free legal advice to the criminals? Like, what are you incentivizing? Oh my God.
Thousands popped up overnight, and then a couple years later, the city finally decided to enforce the law, and more than 700 illegal cannabis shops have now been shut down.
Damn, look at
so,
that.
what is the long-term solution? Well, the city doesn't have to reinvent the wheel here. Just treat weed like they have with alcohol and tobacco. Right now, a weed license costs 5 times more than a liquor license.
Oh my God, dude. So anyone that wants to do it legally is fucked. So you know who does it? Well, it's the illegal immigrants that are not allowed to be in the country fucking anyway. So why should they even bother paying $22,000 for a weed license if they could just sell it on the street? Who needs laws? Am I right, guys? We should just have suicidal empathy. We should just be completely empathetic to the point of suicide. Illegal immigrants, they're the good guys, because in modern neo-Marxist philosophy, for whatever reason, it's just looking at the world from the perspective of the oppressed versus the oppressors. The oppressors, they're always the bad guys, and the oppressed, well, the oppressed are always the good guys. Regardless, even if they're a fucking Tren de Aragua rapist pedophile, they're still the oppressed, so they're probably not so bad.
Why? I would lower the license fee from $7,000 to something like $2,000, and if people still can't afford it, so be it. Opening a weed shop isn't some human right, it's a business. Let the free market do its thing and enforce the law.
Well, his problem is he thinks that she believes in the free market. She doesn't. She's a socialist. She actually wants to completely destroy the economy. That's her goal here. The American dream dies under socialism, and I don't think he realizes that that's exactly what she's going for.
In other words, do the exact opposite of what AOC is saying.
I know you don't know who AOC is, that's fine. What about Trump or Harris? Which one did you go for?
Trump or Harris? I'm sorry, I gotta go Trump all the way, my brother.
Okay.
That's something that I know a little bit about, but I'm definitely ignorant on the subject. I can't lie.
That's cool,
Everybody.
Why did you lean toward Trump?
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the hypocrisy and the lies that come from Harris. And it's too much to withstand. You know, I don't understand how you could, support somebody like that.
I'll tell you what, this district is very blue. It's very blue, and I'm here to see if there might be a change. Did you see some more folks vote for Trump than maybe they were Democrats before, and then they voted for Trump?
Then I seen yes. Then we'd like to see for sure. It was amazing, especially a lot of Hispanic folk voting for Trump. That's something great we like to see for sure.
Looking for my next.
Oh my God, why is that guy was like such a gentleman? That's crazy. Holy shit. How is he just so like upstanding? I don't understand.
Interview took over an hour. Finding someone who speaks English there was actually not very easy.
You're kidding? You are shitting me, man. You are absolutely shitting me. Oh my God. He was walking around for an hour trying to find someone that could speak English in New York City? Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh, America was literally one bad election from becoming Europe, god damn it. Oh my lord.
Took over an hour. Finding someone who speaks
Why didn't they interview her? She seems like a fine, upstanding woman.
English there was actually not very easy.
I don't understand Bengali.
Oh, do you speak English?
English, no.
Espanol?
Español.
Can I ask you a question for my YouTube channel?
No, sorry.
No, what do you speak? What language? English? Bangladesh?
You can see a lot of flags in Jackson Heights. There is a ton of nationalism in AOC's district, just not for the United States.
I don't understand, man. Why?
I'd also see shops like this that you wouldn't easily find in other areas of the city.
I mean, hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with other cultures coming to America. There's nothing wrong with them doing it, you know, legally, because there is actually a system for that. There's nothing wrong with that, man, but why is there pride for in America, there is pride for every other country except for America? Come on, guys. America's awesome. It's one of the best countries in the goddamn world, I'd say. Like, come on, homies. I don't know, that's crazy. Holy shit.
Next up, I ran into this guy from Mexico who exposes something very significant about the migrant crisis, something I can't believe is actually happening. But before we talk to him, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Goldco. Purification.
No
they are
here.
the streets of AOC's district.
When did you come to America?
¿Cuándo viniste acá?
Yo tiene como 2 años.
Are you living in a migrant shelter or you have your own place?
No.
There's a lot of people in Manhattan and they live in migrant shelters. Did you consider living in one of those shelters?
Por ahora todavía no. Estoy bien.
So a lot of people in those shelters, they're working and they're also living in the shelter. How come you tell yourself you don't need it? Very interesting.
Oh, porque se me hace como complicado para la aplicación y sí, ¿cómo se dice? Si tengo esa oportunidad o no, entonces me cuesta un poco y como no sé leer y escribir, sé muy poco. Entonces para papeleos, aplicaciones, no soy bueno.
So he can't read or write in his language, which is why he's not in a migrant shelter. Now, I've been doing this for a while.
That's pretty sad, honestly. That's actually really fucking sad.
And that is a new one. If you think he's here because of Asylum, keep watching.
Oh, no.
Now, the illiteracy rate is actually quite high in some parts of rural Mexico, reaching as high as 55%. So how is a man who is unable to read or write acclimating in the United States, and what does he think of AOC?
What do you do for work?
Pizzería, ayudante de cocina y preparación.
Do you know who AOC is?
¿Sabes quién es Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez? AOC?
No.
Okay, she's the congresswoman
He couldn't find a single fucking guy that knows who she is.
of this district. Do you feel like she's doing a good job? Is this neighborhood safe and nice?
Sí, a mí se me hace sí, está seguro, está tranquilo.
It's safe and calm. Yeah! AOC's strongest supporter. Doesn't know who she is, but hell yeah, dude.
Yo llevo 2 años y todo bien.
How have they all been here for 2 years? What is going on? What happened 2 years ago?
Se me hace bien un lugar tranquilo.
So you would vote for her?
Claro que sí.
His definition of peace is very different from most Americans. Prostitution, gang violence, and people just sitting on the sidewalk eating is a strange kind of peace. The people crossing the border and coming to AOC's district aren't exactly seeking out the American dream.
I mean, that's why you need legal immigration, because you need people to come into the country legally and want to contribute to America. You know, America, it's crazy. Holy shit. 800,000 non-citizens could soon be voting in New York City's elections. Well, you know, no one's surprised here.
With New York's obsession of trying to allow illegal immigrants to vote, this is concerning.
Yeah, no shit she wants illegal immigrants in the state when illegal immigrants could vote. No, duh!
Why did it go to the highest court in the state to strike down a proposition to allow illegals to vote?
Yeah, no, this is like, again, one of those incredibly obvious things that should absolutely have never happened. Again, I think that there are a couple of like incredibly hot button issues, like wildly hot button issues that I think everyone should actually agree with. Doge auditing the government is one of them. You should absolutely know where the fucking money in the government is actually going. Another thing is voter ID. There is no reason that people should not need to show identification when they vote. And to the point that illegal immigrants could be voting. That is another one that is so obvious. There is no other perspective. Also, I guess trans people in women's sports. Again, so obvious that shit shouldn't be allowed. Like, dude, they have biological differences that is the reason why there are men's leagues and women's leagues in sports, is because of biological differences. It is so recognized. You gotta be special levels of retarded to be for this type of shit. And that is why, in my opinion, the Democrats are so cooked. Because they virtue signaled too close to the sun. They woked a little too far, and their audience are comprised of an incredibly vocal 10% of retards that are fighting on these three fronts. And it is absolutely insanity.
Democrats are so against voter ID, even to the point.
Of course they're against voter ID because they want to get votes. And they want to bring in illegal immigrants so that they could vote for them. It's despicable shit. It's not just dumb, it's evil.
Point of banning
It's stealing a country.
it. Perhaps this video is shedding some light on that.
Did you get a work permit? Because I know, like, in order to work, do you need a work permit?
No, estoy así. No estoy legal.
So,
dude was so confident. He was. There's no way. Wait, no.
Need a work permit?
No, estoy así. No estoy legal.
Bro, how is he so casual and confidently saying to a camera in an interview, I'm not legal? Oh my god, that's incredible. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know, man. If all these guys are flying the flags of their countries and love their countries and nationalities so much, man, why are they in America? Oh my god, they just say this shit. It should not be a source of pride to be not legal in the country. What is going on? The wall wants to know your location, dude.
So the work permit situation is actually a mess.
Dude, wait, hold up. I love watching this guy scratch his nose.
No estoy legal.
I'm not legal. He's just like, oh, what the fuck? He just admitted to that shit on my video. He's just like, what? What just happened? And he's so confident because, you know, AOC taught him how to avoid ICE. So hell yeah, dude.
So
it'll be a golden age of America for Americans, but for illegals, it'll be an ice age of America.
Work permit situation is actually a mess. Some illegal immigrants got it when they applied for asylum, some got it months later, and others never got it. The ones you see delivering DoorDash more or less have it because that's just about the only thing that DoorDash requires for you to be able to deliver.
All right.
However, even in that case, migrants without work permits will buy DoorDash accounts from those that do have one.
They're fucking selling DoorDash accounts. Wait, so you get a guy with a work visa buying a DoorDash account and then selling it for cash on the sidewalk to an illegal immigrant that doesn't have a work visa. Nux, you're cooking too much? I don't know, man. Sorry, I hate to cook this much, but every once in a while, the Nux based arc, it goes a little hard.
No country can withstand taking in millions of illegal immigrants. This was a calculated effort. Just wait until you see how this guy got here. He just continues to say the quiet part out loud.
Did they give you any trouble at the border? Did they bother you at all?
No, yo entré bien, sin ningún problema.
No, I just came in, no problem. All right.
No fui detenido por inmigración.
So you just walk in and they say hello and they let you in?
Sí, solo yo pasé así, caminé muy tranquilo y
just like that.
Pude llegar aquí, gracias a Dios.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god. I just came in. I was calm. I just walked in. They guided me to the nearest hotel. It was prepaid. I don't know who paid for it, but it was great. Just walked in. Hell yeah, dude. No problem at all.
So you don't have to pay taxes, right?
¿Pagas impuestos?
No, porque, como le dijera, apenas yo empecé a trabajar, a veces trabajo, ¿no? Soy una persona diabética y pues a veces ando bien y a veces ando muy caído, entonces es un poco complicado. Yo quisiera mejor regresar a México porque no tengo para, como le dijera, tengo que renovar otra vez el seguro.
Okay, hold on. What if this guy wants to wait? Well, let me get this straight. If this guy wants to return to Mexico, why the fuck is he in America?
Me lo da la ciudad, sí.
Oh, the city gives it to him. Never mind. Problem solved.
No.
Nope. He does not need to pay for Medicaid, baby. He walks in, finds a home, ignores taxes, gets free Medicaid. That's our guy. That's our dude. What is going on? Why is America so cooked? How do people fight on behalf of this shit? Oh my god. And AOC fights. Well, AOC fights on behalf of this shit. Like, the fact that I need to pay taxes, okay? And I need to pay healthcare for this guy who doesn't pay taxes is insane. It's absolutely insane. And I have some people in the audience, in my chat, that are like, but it's not really hurting anybody. It is hurting people. It literally is hurting people. Forget the violent crimes and gangs. The fact that every American needs to suffer a little bit more because of these people taking tax money is ridiculous.
que pago cada vez que recojo el medicamento son como $3, $4.
Insulin without insurance can cost hundreds of dollars. There is a new law that caps insulin at $35 for Americans with Medicare, but that doesn't apply to him, and he's getting it even cheaper. So he snuck across the border without even being detained, and we pay for his medicine. Now he wants to go back to Mexico. Let's see why.
Why do you want to go back?
It's a good question, all right? He seems he's living in a land of all sorts of hopes and dreams. Why does he even want to leave?
Yo quisiera en unos meses ya, unos 8 meses, quiero juntar un poco y regresar.
Okay, so let's stop calling all of these people asylum seekers.
No, absolutely not. He's not an asylum seeker. I absolutely hate that term at this point. Because while I do think there are a lot of asylum seekers for sure, I think the majority are just people that feel like they can make more money in America. So they jump over the border, they live in America for a couple of years, they make a bunch of money, and then they jump back to wherever they came from. Or not. And it's insane. It's ridiculous. Why the fuck should I need to pay for these people? It makes absolutely no sense that I should pay for these people. Why do the people that aren't American have more rights in America than the Americans? Is it just me, or is that completely retarded? It makes absolutely no sense.
That's not what this is. Asylum is when you are running from a credible threat on your life. It's not when you sneak across the border so you can get free insurance and then come back to your country after you make some money. That's not asylum. That is, however, a reason why Democrats now have an approval rating of 26%.
Ooh, it fell to 26? Oh, Lord. The asylum seekers that want to go back to their country. Yep. Oh my god, that's insane. Holy shit.
Now let's ask him.
I have someone in my chat just saying this should be addressed, but why is Nux doing it? It's not going to make a difference. What are you talking about? Bro, none of these people knew who they were voting for. Talking about this makes all the difference. Oh, obviously it makes a difference. What is even going on? I am absolutely mind-boggling at this point.
About ICE.
Have you seen ICE here at all? Like, do they do any deportations in this area?
No, eso.
No, I haven't even seen it. Oh my god, dude, how does it not end? How does it not end?
Solo, por ejemplo, yo trabajo y solo salgo.
I work, I go out for shopping and to cook. I didn't even see it. Oh my god, what is going on, man? Some people want to stay in the dark. Yeah, but those people, unfortunately, I think are doing a disservice to themselves and to society. You're going to have people... We're going to have people staying in the dark and voting to keep this shit going on because they don't want to be labeled a bad guy if they vote the wrong way. God, it's crazy. Oh my lord.
Voy de compras para cocinar.
And the craziest thing is, this is from Elon Musk's speech yesterday. He was literally cooking.
To welcome my friend Antonio Gracias to the stage.
All right, this clip might be long. I'm looking for a shorter clip. This one's like 5 minutes long. But apparently, all right, whatever. We won't watch the whole thing.
I think so. Does it work? I can give you mine. Does it work? It'll be okay. I mean, Buzz Aldrin's still alive, and Antonio's helping out in the Social Security database.
All right, get ready. Get ready to lose your absolute mind, bro.
So crazy. And then you'll notice there's a strange trend here, where how many Social Security numbers were issued? Do you want to?
Yeah. So let me tell you what happened here.
You ready?
We started at the top of the system.
You want to talk about a lot of maybe?
We started at the top of the system, mapping the whole system of Social Security to understand where all the fraud was. And there's a lot of great people there that showed us really a lot of waste. And so that came up with a big list of stuff that we're working on. You've heard some of that already. But this is what jumped out at us. When we saw these numbers, we're like, what is this?
Yeah, literally, you're going to lose your shit when you see this.
In 21, you see 270,000 people, goes all the way to 2.1 million in 24. These are non-citizens that are getting Social Security numbers.
Ahem! Did we hear that? Did we all hear that correctly? It's a graph of non-citizens getting Social Security numbers. Do I need to explain why this is very scary? Or like you got it?
Yeah, this.
You hear the crowd like grumbling, they're scared. Look at this. 2 million new non-citizen Social Security numbers came out. This is all fraud.
This is a mind-blowing chart.
Yeah, just this literally blew us away. Like, we went there to find fraud, and we found this by accident. And this isn't political, by the way. My parents are immigrants. Yeah, this country's been great to us. My brother and sister all born in Spain. I'm pro-legal immigration. This is not political.
Yeah, no, it's literally not. My grandparents are immigrants into America, and I also like America very much. And this is fucking crazy. This is not a political issue.
This is not political. This is about America and the future of America.
America is actually, it was one election away from becoming Europe. Dude, when I saw this chart, my face fell off. That's how shocked I was.
And there are a lot of good people in the system that pointed us in this direction. I want to honor them right now, that work in the government today, who took risks to show us these numbers and tell us what's going on. Yeah. So I want to stop for a minute. I want to honor those people today.
Do you see how insane this is? The left is saying it's not real? Yeah, sure. I'm sure they are. But dude, what is going on? This is insanity. Europe is fine. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I don't know what video is going to come out on YouTube first, but I'm working on a Europe is cooked video. They're not fine. They're very not fine. But this is crazy. This is insanity. Absolute insanity. Holy shit. Yeah, Social Security numbers are for citizens. That's insane. That's like absolutely insane. But anyway.
El único día que descanso, solo siempre es este movimiento, pero no he visto yo.
In this neighborhood, I see a lot of people who came here illegally and they don't speak English. What percentage of people do you think are like that here in this neighborhood?
Yo creo que sí, la mayoría. Sí.
Yep, most people do not speak English. All right, okay.
I just wanted to ask that just to confirm if I got unlucky and came here on the only hour of the day where pretty much nobody speaks English. And for our final interview, I did manage to find someone who knew who AOC was.
Woo! Let's go! Yeah, baby!
Do you know who AOC is? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez?
Sí, es una congresista de aquí del estado de Nueva York. Sí.
Listen, you get people that speak English, you get people that know AOC. You don't get both, all right? Listen.
Yeah, do you think she's doing a good job here?
Sí, para mí sí. Sí. Sí.
What do you like that she's doing?
Pues está poniendo...
She's putting order on the streets. She's literally doing the opposite. What? Huh?
Un poco de orden aquí en las calles. poco de orden.
AOC's greatest supporter.
Order. Oh, okay. I see a lot of police on the street now. Did she do that?
¿Eso es nuevo?
Sí, hay demasiada policía por aquí, en las calles y las avenidas. Sí.
I heard she wants to defund the police, but she's putting more police. It's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, she's a big defund the police person too. It's unbelievable. Like, how do you live with this many hypocritical fucking bullshits in your face? How are you like an actual human?
When you said restore order to the streets,
this sounds like the guy that got very... He's talking about ordering prostitutes. Shut up, bro. Stop.
Was that very recently after Trump won or before?
Sí, exactamente. Antes de que entrara Trump, había mucha...
No way. He likes AOC because AOC is fixing stuff, but he's complaining about the administration before Trump, because before Trump came into office, there was crime on the streets. Oh, we're so cooked. He knows nothing.
La delincuencia en las calles. Ahorita que ya Trump se eligió para presidente, como que están mejorando las cosas y mucha vigilancia, mucha policía.
So he's like, yeah, AOC's great. There's so much order ever since Trump was president. Meanwhile, AOC going out there ranting against Trump every single day.
Calles.
Well, there you have it. The streets got cleaner after Trump won. Yet look at what AOC says in this clip.
Every time you see Tom Homan on Fox News, every time you
I told you, her versus Tom Homan is the greatest beef of all time.
see Kristi Noem, every time you see these law enforcement officials doing flashy television interviews, understand that they are taking resources away from looking at human trafficking.
This is the most, like, emotionally manipulative fucking bullshit I've ever seen. She's upset when Tom Homan goes on the news because that's time that they could be talking about human trafficking. When Tom Homan literally goes on the news to talk about human trafficking. What? You cannot even make this make sense. You literally can't make this make sense. Bro, she got them crazy eyes. There is something going on. I don't know what fucking dance party is going on between her ears, but something is not working in there.
They are taking attention and focus and real dollars and real resources away.
You care about taking resources away when you are literally funding an entire fucking community of illegal immigrants funded by our tax dollars in your district? What is happening? Oh my god. What? Guys, I think we should cancel all of television. All of television needs to get canceled. Are you watching on Netflix when you could instead be learning about human trafficking that she is trying to keep at an all-time high? It seems to me like a wild retard appeared. It's crazy. She just popped out of nowhere. There was a manhole and boop, out she came. Well, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what you could do. Bro, and she's the front runner for the next presidential election. Dude, do you know that 300,000 children went missing at the border when Biden was president? The only people that are actually fighting against the traffickers are the administration that she wants to destroy.
Way.
The irony of her criticizing Tom Homan for going on Fox News while she has made hundreds of TV appearances as her district hits an 18% poverty rate.
God, how does she even have, like, the ego for that?
That was one of the most hypocritical statements I've ever seen a politician make, and you know the competition is intense for that. Now, to continue our tradition of announcing the 3 most liked comments from the previous video.
Alright, you can check them out. I'm going to link his video in the description. That was a good video. Let me try to pull this up. Alright, so this individual. Alright, this person here. Man. I don't know, man. What's going on? Like, what is your argument? I'm trying to understand. Like, I would like to see your perspective. That's why I'm pulling you up. All right? No offense. She's not an enemy to America. Don't overstretch. No, she is an enemy to America. I think she is an enemy to America. I don't think I'm overstretching. Law's already numb. Don't know what that means. She will keep winning. All right? That doesn't make her great. That's not AOC's mistake. Yes, it is AOC's mistake if she is funding the illegal immigrants. And she is telling them how to escape from the police. Info is not a big deal. It is a big deal. Yeah, it is definitely a big deal. It's sad for him. He was talking about the illegal immigrant because the illegal immigrant had jumped over the border to get free Medicaid. It is sad for him that he has diabetes, but like, what the fuck? Not my problem. No offense. Not my problem. Tell that to AOC? I would tell this to AOC. Make a separate league for different genders? Yeah. Agreed. It might be evil, but AOC is able to win with it. Same goes for Trump. I don't know what that means. Let him vote for whoever he wants. Yeah. But this is talking about an illegal immigrant. Illegal immigrants should not be voting. They're illegal in the country. They're illegal in the country, bro. What is going on? If you are illegal in the country, you should not have a right to vote for the best of the country. I'm sorry. Let's bring all the enemies of America into America to vote against the best thing for America. That's insane. If he is allowed to vote, then what's the big deal? He's not allowed to vote. He is not allowed to vote. They just don't require ID. So he gets votes without being allowed to. Because, you know, he's not allowed to vote. All right. If laws allow him, then I don't see a problem. The laws do not allow him. AOC is breaking the law by keeping him. The laws don't allow him. It's in the name. Illegal immigrant. It is illegal for him to be in the country. AOC is playing smart, but so is every other politician. This is not a big deal. It is definitely a big deal. That's why the Democrats lost the last election. And if they keep asking like this, they will keep losing. As long as they keep acting this way, they will keep losing. It should be addressed, but no one... But who cares to address it? Almost nobody. Even Nux can't do anything. Well, obviously, I'm not the president of the United States, so no, I can't do anything major. But what do you mean almost nobody addressing it? That's why Trump won the election. Trump won the election because Trump talked about illegal immigration. That was the #1 thing he ran on. That won't happen. I'm not sure what this is referring to. I like all the awareness, but it won't amount to anything. It's nice to watch and forget about. I don't know how you forget about it personally. I don't know how you could be so not forward-facing and realize that if this just continued for another generation, America would be a completely different country that you wouldn't recognize anymore. How are those non-citizens asylum people? Are those non-citizens asylum people? No! The majority are not asylum people. That is literally what we just said. No. The non-citizens are not asylum people. They are illegally in the country, like the guy with diabetes, not an asylum person. He just went into America to make some money. Elon said that, but if you actually ask him about creating a real change, I'm sure he will back off. He's trying to stop fraud and save billions of dollars. That's a real change. So, no. Let them burn or destroy it. Elon doesn't need to worry about it. If he is really good, then nothing can stop him. But I don't think he is really good at all. All right, that's your opinion. Her voters don't care, so it's not a problem for AOC. They're getting why I'm making the video. I'm making the video to talk about it because maybe one of her voters will see this video and change the way they vote. Oh my god, it's almost like it is a problem for AOC when she's a public retard. I am pretty sure we will have a Dem president in 2028. If the Democrats keep doing the way they're doing right now, there will not be a Dem president in 2028. But maybe, who knows? I'm glad you're pretty sure, even though you like to forget. Obviously, as I see it, AOC has nothing to worry about. Yeah, she definitely does. AOC is supposed to be a bad job. What the fuck does that even mean? Hi, Nux. Hi. I'm responding to somebody else. All right. New York allows him to vote. New York does not allow him to vote. It is an illegal immigrant not allowed to vote. Even Trump can't save New York. I honestly, we all got to do the best we can. I don't think that Trump is Jesus and he will literally save New York by snapping his fingers. But I hope that the country ends up going in a better direction. Like, I am shocked. I am absolutely baffled when I see this, when I see takes like this, honestly. Like, how do you see the evidence in front of you of it being destructive to society and still be like, yeah, well, it's not a big deal? How? Oh my god, he responded. Dude. Check it out. Then how did he vote in New York for Trump when he is not allowed to vote? These people, I don't think they understand anything. Like, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with, guys. This is what we're dealing with. he voted in New York illegally because New York has a fucking retarded rule that you don't need a show ID to vote. So he went to vote illegally because he's not allowed to vote, but he didn't show ID, and he lied and made believe he was a citizen and cheated. This is like an argument, how do people steal if it's illegal to steal? Okay, anyway, discussion over. Thanks for taking part. But anywho, insane situation, for real. I don't know, man. But thanks for being here. I'm glad that we know who's fighting, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this slight deep dive into the 120% fucked state that AOC has found herself in. If you subscribe and leave a like, I will continue the AOC is fucked franchise whenever something crazy happens. But until then, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you immensely. Hell yeah, dude. Infinite content. It doesn't end. The retards keep tarting around. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.